mortgage lending making up 60% of bank books in the country, the housing market is the major lenders' bread and butter. After being on a downer for the past 2 years, back-to-back interest rate cuts and relaxed lending rules have sparked new life in the auction market. But record household debt means another boom would leave borrowers vulnerable. This special digital feature from Alistair Croy and Michael Yanda.
The biggest gamble most of us make is buying a home. And it's not just our own cash we're putting on the table. Australians have the world's second highest level of household debt. That means any major financial or economic shock could make the banks big losers, along with households. Australian house prices rose rapidly over the past couple of decades. Capital city prices have increased fourfold since the mid-90s. But over the past couple of years, prices have been falling in many cities, especially after the Banking Royal Commission triggered tighter lending standards. The Commission exposed how some borrowers were being given loans they potentially couldn't afford. Other factors have also weighed on house prices, including a clampdown on money leaving China and increased taxes, which have cut the number of foreign investors. Concerns about the quality of newly built apartments, through scandals like the massive cracks in Sydney's Opal and Mascot Towers, and flammable cladding on many buildings, have dented confidence in high-rise living. A record construction boom means concerns about undersupply have been replaced with worries about an oversupply of apartments in some areas. The recent re-election of the coalition might change this downward trend.
What we won't do is undermine the value of the home you have saved so hard to buy. What we won't do is undervalue the home that you're paying your mortgage on.
Scott Morrison's promised a 5% deposit guarantee for first home buyers, reducing the amount of savings needed to get into the housing market. The bank regulators also loosened its tougher rules on bank lending, which will mean many people can borrow a lot more. And the Reserve Bank's lowering interest rates, making mortgages even cheaper.
Do you think that we've seen the bottom in the price falls?
Yeah, we've definitely seen the bottom.
Or perhaps things will go the other way. Wages growth remains low, unemployment's edged higher, and mortgage arrears are on the rise. Meanwhile, home prices keep falling across the capital cities. Either way, Australians have continued to bet the house on property, for better or worse.